Yo guys, what is up? Today I come to you yet with another weekly review of All Out. We're on episode 5 and I have to say I really enjoyed this week's episode. That was my sister. She made an appearance around last year when I was doing Star Mute that came out during this time. Please excuse Please excuse her idiotic tendencies. My God. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, with this week's episode, we have the old man by the name of Komori Shingo, who appeared in the opening, and now he has made his official appearance in this week's episode. And that was thanks to the help of Gion, after he heard, the conversation between Sekizan and Mitsumi, and how Sekizan has made a statement saying that they wish they had someone that could guide the team. So Gion took it upon himself, without any permission or the such from the team or from the school faculty, to look up rugby coaches, and then he found Komori, who was once a rugby player for the national Japanese team and has later retired, and possibly he may have coached a few teams before he retired. One thing I can say about this character is that he is very straightforward, straight-laced. He does not cut back. He doesn't hold back. He tells you like it is in front of your face. He's telling Sekizan and the whole team that, you're insufficient. You guys lack speed and power. And, Sekizan is just taking all of this in. And at the same time, he's being respectful, but at the same time, he's being embarrassed because all this time, it's been said in this episode, all this time, they have been going since Sekizan and Mitsumi, and on the other third years, have been on this team for 3 years without a proper coach, with no coach, and without a proper advisor. Like, the team does have an advisor, but the advisor has not shown up since their first year. So basically, they have been training and coaching themselves since they were in their first year up to now. So you can imagine how much pressure, especially for Sekizan, who has taken the position of captain, how much pressure he had to be in for him to be able to pull this whole team together. And it makes you wonder, like, the type of person Sekizan is. He's such an encouraging person that he's capable of gathering members each year, each semester, to join the team, despite them not having these two important figures to represent the team, as well as the fact that the team is noted to be like the loser team. The team that has never won a championship or competition, and they're not looked at as like proper opponents by rival schools and the such. So the fact that now they have this man who knows the fundamentals, the basics, and the most intense trainings and the most intense insights of rugby, has taken out of his own time to come and approach this team in hopes that he can, break down the team and start with the very basics, the very basic fundamentals, and build them back up in order to reform them and change them into a brand new Jinko high school rugby team. You see that Sekizan is very happy, whereas the rest of the team, they don't like the training that they're going under, because if they thought the training that Sekizan was making them go through was hard, believe you me, the training that they're going through with Komori is just as worse. But like I said, he's trying to break down the team and trying to change them in the sense that they will be formidable opponents, and that wherever they were lacking, in the areas that they were lacking, like speed and strength, and the height, that's something that he can't take control of, but with regards of speed and strength, he can build them up so that they can do better in their games. So Sekizan explained how they lost to Keijo 2 weeks ago prior to Komori's appearance, and how he was telling him all of these things, like what they lack. So Komori decided that he's going to change them and everything. So it was a really cool episode to see from Sekizan's point of view, as well as someone who is so prideful. like not in a bad sense, but the fact that he's willing to learn from someone, and that the fact that he is so happy that they finally have someone who's willing to guide them in a proper light so that they can do better for the team. Because it would really be devastating that Sekizan and the other third years are in their final years of high school and they have not won one championship. Like, you spend all this time and effort playing this game and you have not won one trophy, one medal for your team, and then this is the type of legacy you're going to leave for the younger classmates and the younger teammates. But now we have where Komori's coming, and the fact that he's going to change this team is going to change on how Jinko High School rugby team is going to be looked upon and just everything about them. So it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait from now on for the rest of the episodes on how this team is going to change just overall with this new included character. So if you saw this week's episode of All Out, episode 5, do drop in the comment section below on how you felt about this episode. What are your thoughts? What are your predictions from now on with Komori becoming their coach? And what do you think he's planning to do? The links are in the description box as always, so you guys go check that out. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye!